Hey FlossTube, welcome back for week 3 update of Stitch Mania. I tried this once before and my mowing service showed up and I didn't think you guys wanted to listen to that, so I just stopped the video. I didn't feel like editing, so we're starting over again. Week 3 was kind of a crazy busy week, so I didn't get as much stitching done as I had hoped. But I'll show you what I did finish, or start. On the first day, I pulled out of my bag of goodies this little number called Be Simple. And it is by You and I and Friends. And this is where I got on this one. It is stitched on a 36 count linen, 1/2 using DMC, and I really didn't want to put this down. I was really getting into the satin stitch, and the rest of the hive will be filled in with that as well. So we have that one. Then on day 2, I pulled out one of my free patterns from Threadwork Primitives called Hallows Eve, and this is still available on their blog spot. And I finished it, and then I fully finished it later in the week. And there we have this one. And this is done, well, this is from, I'm sorry, this is stitched on 30 count linen, iced cappuccino from R&R. And I used Gloriana silk in, in India ink. I love using silk. So we have that finish. And I just wanted to make a comment about my finishes. I got some lovely comments from some of my viewers about my finishes. And they were commenting how they had only ever done a framed finish. And they were kind of afraid to do anything else. Don't be. It's not as difficult as it looks. And it's just the same as anything else. The more you do, the more comfortable you get, the better you get. So don't be afraid. And just go online and get ideas. There are a lot of tutorials out there. Both, you can follow it through Pinterest. That's a really great place to get ideas. But one of my favorite bloggers is Vaughn Pfeiffer. And as many of you may know, she has started doing videos, which are fabulous. But she also has a blog spot, a finishing blog spot. And I think that she has linked those through her videos, but if you just Google it, you can find it. I have it bookmarked, and I think it's Twisted Stitcher Finishing.blogspot.com. But she has fabulous ideas, and her blog is very, very detailed. I mean, you can't mess up. If you follow it step by step, it's kind of a no-fail thing. But she is probably my favorite finisher, but there are tons out there. Just Google it, get some ideas, tweak it, make it your own, and have fun. So the next day I pulled out, what is this one? The Witch Silhouette Duo. And this is in the Just Cross Stitch Halloween 2015 magazine. And I can't remember what happened on this day, but I didn't get a lot of stitching time. And I just accomplished this. And this is stitched on 36 count white linen, 1/1 using DMC black rayon, which is not my favorite fiber to stitch with, but I wanted that shininess for the silhouettes. So I will get back to that, hopefully before Halloween, because I'd like to have it up for Halloween. Okay, the next day I pulled another free design, and it's from Glory Bee, and it's called America, and it's still available on their website, which is glorybestitch.com. And this, I have a finish. It was a really fun stitch. I stitched this on 28 count Dove Gray even weave 2/2 using Gentle Arts, and the stripes are done in a double tied oblong cross, which made it go really fast because those are stitched over 3 stitches. So we have that one. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna finish this one yet, but I do want to get it finished for the 4th of July decorations, which is gonna be here before we know it. Okay, the next day I pulled my green Santa, which is gonna look like this, and it is from Birds of a Feather, one of my favorite designers. And I'm stitching him on 32 count natural linen 2/2, and I didn't get very far on him. And I'm using Gentle Arts, a combination of Gentle Arts and DMC. And I don't know if you remember, I have already stitched the red and the black, so Mr. Green Santa needs to join them, and then the final one will be Gold Santa. Okay, then the day after that, I pulled this one from my goodie bag called Be Kind, and it is from Just Cross Stitch Magazine, November 1995. And this one, I was so excited to start this one. And then after I got going, I don't know, I'm not liking the coverage. I'm not liking the colors, how they're showing up on the natural linen. So I'm not sure if I'm going to change some colors, or I might just abandon this one and restart it on a lighter linen. But this is a 28 count natural linen 1/2 using DMC. But I love my little bee. So when I got frustrated with this, I decided, it was still early in the day and I wanted to do something else, so this happened. And this is a free design from a lovely stitcher here on FlossTube called Corey Berry. And for one of her, like a celebration of subscribers, she posted a link to her website called Plutonium Muffin, and it had a lot of free designs. And I selected this one to stitch and make into a needle minder, and he just makes me laugh. So thank you, Corey, for these wonderful designs, and I will think of you every time I stitch and have this as my needle minder. Okay, then the final day of this week, I pulled out this one called My Soul is Fed. And it is from the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitching magazine, the fall 2015 edition. And that's how they finished this one. And this is where I managed to get to, see if this is going to show up a little bit better if I put it. It is stitched on 32 count iced blue Lugana 2/2 using Weeks Dye Works. And I didn't get as far as I'd like to, but that was my final day for this week. I still have a lot in my goodie bag, and I'm excited to pull out what's left. I'm really having a good time. I have quite a few in there that I've been hoping would come out, but hey, the final 10 days will be fantastic, and I probably won't do another update until I get to day 31. Is it? Yeah, 31 days. So that's it for this week for my updates. I hope you all have a wonderful stitchy day, and thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, I did want to mention something else. I'm so excited to see so many young ladies joining in stitching. Back when I first started stitching, I was in my really early 20s, and I kind of caught a lot of grief from friends and family about why would you want to sit and stitch. It was kind of a dying art even back then, and I think they just didn't see me as someone who would like to sit and stitch, even though my mother and my grandmothers were all very craft oriented. None of them cross-stitched, and they just couldn't get it. But I didn't give up. I continued on, and I'm excited to see so many younger people stitching, and even some youngsters. What is it? Stitchy Bug, he is so cute. So I'm happy to see that the younger crowd is enjoying this art, and I love seeing all your projects, even though they may not be things that would fit into my home decor. They're all beautiful, and they are a work of art, and I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying this craft. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you again for watching and subscribing, and I will see you with the final update in another week or so. Until then, bye.